getting ready for an audition that I had, and now I'm going live today to talk about my audition. It was crazy and such a fantastic experience, and I'm so nervous. Currently getting ready for church right now, and I'm doing gua sha because, yeah, trying to help out my lymphatic drainage. Let me just smooth this in. So, basically, the audition. Let's get into it. So, I have done theater in the past. I've done like children's homeschool theater that they have, and like they used to have this company. Sorry, I'm going over my vocal cords. 1 second. They used to have this company before COVID that was children's theater and children's art, and it was like this one place where people could just go, and there was like a bunch of things. Hi! I'm talking about my audition that I did yesterday. So I did that theater before COVID, but that was not like an audition theater at all. Like you just went and like they assigned you your part really based off of your age. So everything I played in was like very small roles. Like in the Christmas Story, I was the mother of Jesus, and then I was like something else. And like that's it. So this is only my second time auditioning for something. And I was nervous. Like, so the first time I auditioned, it was for Little Women, and it was a musical, and it was not professional theater, but they act like they're professional theater. Like, it's the next step before actually being like Broadway. And it went interestingly. My voice was too low. I'm like a mezzo soprano. And so I couldn't hit all those like really high notes. And so the song I sang was good, but it just wasn't high enough. So they asked me if I could sing it higher. And I probably could, but I got sick right before I went. Oh, I probably couldn't hit those high notes in all reality. Probably not. So my voice wasn't at like its top tier. But I'm actually really glad I didn't get that audition because because I moved, I would have to drive like an hour and a half to get to that practice, which is like crazy. So I'm actually really glad I didn't get it. So I was going into this one like, oh my goodness, I gotta audition and I'm so nervous, and they're probably gonna be just like the other place. The other place was super serious, like really scary, really stressing me out. Like the judges were kind and really sweet, but like the people were like very committed, and I was very nervous. And so I went in thinking, oh my goodness, everyone is like not gonna know me. It's gonna be really weird. I walk in and there's like 3 other people in there, like to audition. And there's like then the people who are over it. And they were so sweet. Literally so sweet. I'm going into audition for Pride and Prejudice. I was going into audition for Mary. So I'm looking not cute, you know. Trying to look like Mary. So like my hair's up in a bun and like my bangs look kind of weird, and I've got my glasses on and like trying to look very like plain and simple. And I wait and I'm talking to the people, and they were so nice. Like I was shocked with how nice these people were, and I met some really cool people. And I went into the audition room and I was like so nervous, but I was like, you know what? You just need fake confidence, you know? Fake confidence to other people still looks like confidence. So I faked confidence and I was perfectly fine. And they were so nice. I really felt like I was at ease. And so they asked me, you know, like, why do you like Pride and Prejudice? Yes, you have a great day, Abby. Go to church. Have a great day at church. And they asked me, they're like, okay, why did you want to audition? Like, how did you find out about us? Why do you like Pride and Prejudice? I told them all that. Why they wanted me to audition for Mary? I told them all about that. And they were already like they liked how I like was invested in the story and how much like research I had done. I had been reading the book and I had watched the movie and the TV show. And so I had really done my research in who Mary was and trying to encapsulate that character. And so I had done a lot of prep work, and that definitely was good. That worked out for my benefit, if that makes sense. So I went and I told them all about that. And then they had me do my lines, and I did my lines, and they're like, that was great. That was fantastic. And I thought they would be like, all right, that's good. You can leave now. But they didn't. They're like, that was so good. And they looked at my headshot because I had to bring in a headshot and a resume. And they were like, but we're going to be really honest with you. Mary's supposed to be ugly, and you're really not that ugly. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. And they're like, I want you to read for Jane, which is the older sister. And I was like, okay. sure, I'm only 18, but, I'll read for someone who's usually like 24. I'll do whatever y'all tell me to do. So I read for Jane, and the last part is like very emotional in the lines that they gave. And I did it, and they were like, that was so good. And I was like, oh my goodness, okay. But still, like, I wasn't sure because these people were really nice. So I'm like, maybe like they're just say that to everybody. So I was like trying to keep my hopes like on the floor. And they told me that I really reminded them of that. And yeah, so they were so sweet. And then I just thought like, I would leave, but then they were talking to me and they're like, Ava, so if you get a call back, maybe, and we're not saying you are, but if you do, it would be Tuesday night. Is that like something you're available with? And I was like, well, I'm actually working that night and I have to take off of work. And they were like, okay, just make sure you clear time so that you can take off work, because you will potentially be asked to be called back. And y'all, I literally wanted to cry when they told me that. I was like, no way. I've auditioned for things and never gotten a call back, and to get my first call back was crazy. Like, what on earth? I went in not even expecting a call back. I went in just to like go and just see how it happens, not even expecting them to like me, and for them to be so kind, and then for them to give me like so much hope was amazing. So they have 2 more days of auditions, and so on Monday I find out everything about that. I find out if who they want me to call back for. I'll either get called back for Mary or Jane. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm like super excited, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get cast. So I have no idea if I'm gonna get cast at all. They're just looking at me further that like I might be a fit. I could not even get cast at all, which is okay, I love this play, and so just the fact that I got to audition for it is amazing, like it's fantastic that I got to like have this opportunity. So if I get cast, great. If I don't, I'll be sad, but you know what? It's not up to me, and that's okay. And I want people in who are right for the role. And so yeah, sure, do I wish that was me? Yeah, but if it isn't me, that's okay too, It just is whatever fits and whatever works best. But yeah, I'm very, very excited, and it definitely made my day. I was like absolutely giddy yesterday. I was so happy. I didn't even think they were gonna like me, and for them to just like love the way that I did it was crazy. I was expecting me to just like read my lines and be like, okay, we'll get back with you, you may leave, not for them to talk to me, get to know me. And that's exactly what they did. They took their time to get to know me and like what I like and why I love this story and why I resonated with the story and all this stuff. And I just think it was so cool, and I loved it. I love the theater company. They're so kind and they're so welcoming to people. And yeah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I really hope I get to work with these people, because these people are so kind and so nice, and I would love to get connected with these people. So hopefully I get cast so I can get to know these people better and hopefully create some friendships and talk to people. And I'm new to the area. I just moved to this area, and so I'm really hoping that I can start getting to know people and start getting connected in the area. Hi. And so hopefully I will get the part, or a part, not even if it's the part I auditioned for. Hopefully I will get a part just so I can meet people and get to know people. And yeah, fingers crossed I get it. Thank you so much. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If y'all want to subscribe, y'all can subscribe. I was just talking about my audition. I just auditioned for a play, and it's looking like I will potentially get a call back, but we'll see. We don't know. And hopefully I'll get cast, but we also don't know. Yay, thank you for subscribing. You're awesome. Lydia. Thank you for subscribing, Miss Lydia. I'm almost done with my makeup. So yeah, I wanted to hop on here and tell y'all all about my audition and everything that happened. I was an absolute mess yesterday. I was so excited, so happy. On the way there, I was a nervous wreck. And on the way back, I was literally like ecstatic. So, but we don't know how it's gonna go. So, I don't know anything. I don't even know if I'm going to get the part. It looks like I'm getting a call back, but we're not 100% positive. So we'll see. We will see. I know, I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited for this. This will be the first, like, play that I've ever auditioned for. If I get the part, this will be the first play I've ever auditioned for and gotten the part or gotten a callback, which I feel it. I feel it, guys. I feel like I might. I don't know. We'll see. They're very nice people. Like, they were so sweet and so welcoming. Like, oh my, I can't even get over, like, how I walked in, I was so nervous. And then after, like, talking to people for, like, 2 minutes, I was not nervous anymore because these people were just so nice and so sweet. Yes, thank you so much. You're so sweet. So, yeah, I just was so comforted by, like, how kind they were and how nice they were. So yeah, that was an update on my audition. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. And if I get a call back, I'll let y'all know. And if I get casted, I'll let y'all know. All right. But I will not, if I do get casted, I will not tell y'all until the cast list comes out to see. So yeah. All right. Y'all have a fantastic day. Be safe, be kind, and don't do drugs. Bye.